Welcome to the Impactful Introvert podcast. I'm your host, Seema Pateel, an introverted business coach and a mom of two. My genius shines in helping introverted women map out a simple and sustainable marketing strategy tailored to their goals and introverted personalities. Every week, I'll share with you how you can simplify your marketing so that it is sustainable. After all, you started your business to serve clients and make an impact, not to master marketing. So, let's jump right in. Hello and welcome to another episode. And this is another solo episode. And today's topic is a little bit controversial because not every business coach is going to say this. I started my business in 2017 as a website developer. I had no clue what I was doing. I, as a software engineer, coding is something that I was skilled at naturally. That is what I was used to working on for almost 8 years. So the only thing I knew was that I can build websites using WordPress and that people, business owners, and bloggers needed websites. So I went looking for these people. Then, as I spent more time in the online entrepreneurial space, that is Facebook groups for entrepreneurs, for website developers, bloggers, etc., I got entangled in all of the marketing philosophies that I started dreading marketing. It is very exciting to sign up for webinar after webinar. Like that was so big in 2017 where everyone had a webinar. I signed up for so many webinars for all kinds of marketing, Instagram, Pinterest, email marketing, blogging, writing books. I signed up for everything that was available because I was thirsty to learn and make this easy because everybody's messaging was marketing is so easy. All you have to do is blah, blah, blah. And that is what I wanted for myself. So I signed up for everything and I felt confused and overwhelmed. Not necessarily confused because everyone felt like everyone's statements felt so on point, so true, so real. And yet I was overwhelmed because I didn't know how to make anything work in spite of all that knowledge. So 7 years later, I still see new entrepreneurs experience the same. I have seen women, especially the introverts, despise marketing, wishing so often that they could skip over marketing and do the thing that they are so good at already. Facebook group after Facebook group, whether it's introverts or not, I've seen a common theme of people saying, I wish I could just work with clients. I wish I didn't have to do marketing. I wish I didn't have to be on social media. So here I am saying to you, yes, marketing is hard. Finding people who want to work with you and pay you is hard. So is learning to drive, finding a good friend or a confidant, or even a good pair of jeans. Relationships are hard. Raising a child is hard. Even raising a pet can be hard at times. But we still keep doing our best in all of these areas rather than saying things are hard. So, yes, marketing is hard, but it doesn't have to stay hard. I'm not saying that all the business coaches who say marketing can be easy and fun and effective are lying to you. They are not. They have a very valid point. They make this point by sharing their content and their learnings and their strategies with you. However, in this moment, for you, marketing is hard and that is your reality. The difference between a business staying alive and a business dying is that one continues their marketing even if they are experiencing losses and hardship. The dying business has given up on marketing. They've decided that's it, we have to shut down. So, the one thing I want you to take from this episode is that marketing is hard and that you will learn to market so that it stops being hard. As a business coach, I'll tell you again marketing is hard, but it doesn't stay that way. Say, working with me will help you make it feel a ton less harder, and I'll guarantee it'll feel easier Not because you pay me, not because you're in my energy, like all of that is tertiary effect, but it'll feel easier because you'll have the opportunity to talk to me every day. When your thoughts trick you into thinking that you have no idea what post to create for your Instagram, I'll be there to remind you that you have all those ideas that we talk about on our calls. You'll have a recording of the call. You'll have workbooks filled with your thoughts and ideas and outlines ready for when you're feeling these feelings of, I don't know what to post. I don't know what my clients need. I don't know what someone needs to hear from me to say yes to working with me. When someone DMs you about your work, your brain will freak out what to say to them. You'll be thinking, what do I say? What do I say so that they'll work with me immediately? And I'll be there just a message away, helping you to stay focused and talk to this person, helping you assess what makes both you and that person be a good fit to work together. When the person doesn't reply as per your expectations, or if they say no, I'll be there again to help you stay calm and focused on doing your thing and talking to people and marketing and pitching. I'll help you not make the no's feel such a big hurdle that you feel like taking a pause or taking a break or doing something different, etc. You can do all of this on your own, but it takes a lot more effort though, because it's your feelings. You have to feel those feelings. You have to hold yourself and support yourself in those feelings. So you can still do it all by yourself, but remember, you don't have to. Now, here's what you can do to start feeling a little better about your marketing. Stop putting pressure on yourself to sign a client. Yes, you need clients so that you can pay the bills. But if you're feeling the pressure, then you're not being the best version of yourself, which means you're not attracting the best people. I know it is very hard in the current moment when you have bills to pay or when you have expenses. It feels very hard to think of doing nothing or not putting this pressure. I speak from experience. So I'm not saying don't market. I'm not saying don't sign clients. What I'm saying is if money is tight, then do the thing that'll bring in income right away. You don't have to be a business owner. You choose to be. But if you do need an income right away, and a job is just as a good source of income as your business for now. In fact, it would even be better. And it takes the pressure off from your business, which will make business feel more fun. And as a result, you'll have more creative ideas on how you can meet people and help them. That brings me to the next point. Go help people. Yes, it is a time consuming process, but when no one knows you, the way to get noticed is by helping people. You don't have to stand at an intersection looking for people to help. Go to Facebook groups. Lots of people show up asking for help there. Help them the best you can, and you don't have to do it all day long. You can just do it for 30 minutes a day and start getting noticed by people. This is kind of the trick to building relationships. Showing up, helping. That is how you build relationships. It doesn't involve cold DMing someone. It doesn't involve small talk that a lot of introverts don't like, or endless DM conversations where you're wondering when is a good time to pitch. All of your fears of not wanting to come across as salesy or sleazy get taken care of when you go help 5 people a day in Facebook groups every single day. I have the exact strategy that you can follow for your marketing day in and day out, and a ClickUp template, all available for free in my free mini course, Business Boost course, that you can sign up for on my website, where I go into more detail about how you can build relationships and how you can start working with people. So, if that is what you're looking for, go to my website, seemapateel.com/BBC, sign up for the course. I go over more in detail about how you can show up and help people. Now, when you start helping people, you start getting ideas for content. And that is what my last point is about. Create content, but not just for social media. Create it as a repository where you can send people to who get your help without taking up too much of your time. Yes, after a few weeks of helping people on Facebook group, you'll know what are the common mistakes or struggles that people are doing and use the responses that you have shared with in Facebook. Add a bit of volume to it by sharing some stories, by sharing incidents, by sharing case studies, and create blog posts or podcasts or video content if that is what you enjoy. Now, the idea here isn't to have a lot of fun doing it the first time. That is not going to happen. Your first 10 blog posts or podcasts or videos may not be to your standard, but if you don't get started, it will never reach the standard that you so desire. So just get started. I don't want you overthinking, but I want the content to be that you're responding to people's usual queries. Okay. It doesn't have to be super amazing, never heard before content either. Let it be boring, usual, well known content. The idea here is to build the ability to talk about things that is your expertise. You're creating this content so that you can help people, but without having to take out too much time. People create courses so that they can teach more than one person at a time. Like it's the same concept. You're not creating it and putting it behind a paywall. You're sharing it for free so that you can help people, but you don't have to constantly be responding to them one on one. And use social media to document yourself. That will keep you from wondering how can you go viral or sign a client from just one post. The most recent trend is get clients from this one post. There is nothing wrong with that. But to be able to write a post that will start bringing multiple clients to you, you'll have to work up to that intensity. It's like you cannot lift a 200-pound weight the very first day you go to lift weights. You'll have to start slow and build up your stamina. It's the same. Your one post will come on the back or on the foundation of all the posts you create, whether it's 50, whether it takes you 75, whether it takes you only 25. There has to be a foundation. So start focusing on creating content mainly where you're documenting yourself. You know what will happen when you make yourself start documenting your days? You'll be forced to get out of your head and do the things. When you're doing nothing, you have nothing to document. So you'll go do the things that you need to do so you can, as a result, sign clients automatically. Here's a bonus tip, have some fun. I'm the boringest person. Ask my kids. My version of fun is having uninterrupted time to watch a movie or bake something. But without that, I kind of feel frustrated with my day to day things because sometimes the everyday chores, mundane things can sap the energy out of you. So when I feel frustrated, I don't feel like doing hard things. And marketing is hard. So I do whatever makes me feel like I'm having fun. And then marketing stops feeling so hard. So go on. Stop putting pressure on yourself to sign a client and go help people and create content so that you can share it with more and more people. So, this is not all there is to stop marketing feel hard, but these are the three things that you can do, or actually, four things that you can do to start feeling like you can handle this marketing thing. Because when you start handling your marketing, you start getting comfortable with it. It stops being thing that you dread and it starts bringing on clients. And you're doing all of this just so you can bring clients, not just right now. This is a long term skill. That is all for this episode. See you in the next one. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Impactful Introvert podcast. If you want to share your views, opinions, or ask me questions, then please send me a message on Instagram. My handle is Seema Pateel. See you in the next one.